Oh my god, Hooba 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 Hyper Mode! Alright guys, this is the answer part to the video I posted last week in my 200th video where I told all you motherfuckers to ask me a whole bunch of questions about literally anything. This video is going to be the answer part to that video. This video is going to be a more serious video and straight to the point and fast paced. That's why I'm doing the Hooba Hooba dance in hyper mode, because I have a ton of questions to read off and I don't have a lot of time. Now, I got two type of questions. Questions and then sexual questions. I will not be reading off any sexual questions. For example, a sexual question might be, how long is your wee-wee? I'm not reading off any of those questions, only the questions that you guys probably want to hear and that are really good questions that I got. So let's begin! I have 3 channels because on those channels I make update videos and different type of videos. On my main channel, I make PvP, Bounty Hunter, other short story time, funny type videos. But on my other channels, you'll probably find 80% to the answers you guys want about me in general. My name is Chris, but on RuneScape, just call me Night or Nightmare so people don't get confused, and in my clan chat they don't say, who is Chris? Who is Chris? Who is Chris? I made a video on what I do for a living. You guys can click the annotation right here to go and watch that video. Next question. I was extremely lucky and I do not have any brothers or sisters. Moving on. Always, always, always will be South Park. Forever, 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 and forever. Next question. Kill Them All. My first and favorite album that I ever heard by Metallica. Moving on, just recently turned 22, about a month and a half ago. Moving on, favorite skill, fletching, favorite quest, don't have any because I fucking hate them all. Favorite item is my red party hat, and what does RH mean? I made a video on it. You guys can click the annotation here to watch that video. Next question. My first rare on RuneScape was a green Halloween mask, and it was back in early 2007, and it was 19 mil. Next question. It's only been on my channel for the past 2 years, but I live in Massachusetts. Moving on. Hooba hooba. 230 days and 17 hours. Next question. Most fucked up name on RuneScape would be this. LLLLLLLLLLD. Looks kinda like a wee-wee. Next Hooba Hooba question. 7 months left and either become a computer technician or either become a licensed E1 electrician. Not sure yet though. Moving on, why does it suck my balls? Because when I train it, I can't watch a fucking movie. I have to constantly look, but if I fletch, then I can watch all kinds of movies. Next question, my right nut Henry told me to. Moving on, the reason why I don't change it is because I don't believe in the name change update. I believe once you create your name, you should stick with it, and that's just my opinion. Next Hooba Hooba question. Daily, I play maybe about between 1 to 2 hours. Some nights maybe 3 to 4. On weekends, only about maybe 5 or 6. If I play RuneScape more than about 6 hours, my eyes begin to water and tear and I lose my fucking mind. Moving on, yes I did, and it was $85 for your information. Next Hooba Hooba, neither Mountain Dew and KFC popcorn chicken. Next Hooba Hooba, ooh, a good question. Yes, I do pre-record some of my RuneScape videos on the weekend just because they may take longer to edit on the weekdays. But that's only RuneScape videos. As for my daily vlogging, I record every single day. And my other real life channel, I make those every other 2 days. But some of my RuneScape videos, like my story time or Jimmy ones, are recorded on weekends and I may upload them during the week. And it saves me some time during the week. Next question. A little bit over 3.5 years now. Next question. What do they say? Nothing. Because I clean up my mess and I replace what I damaged with my own moolah. So therefore, there's really nothing to say. Moving on. To be honest, guys, every single bar I have ever gone to, I have been carded. So if you think that I'm 30, I'll take that as a fucking compliment. Next Hooba Hooba question, let me see, top 3. Dawn of the Dead original, Day of the Dead, and Night of the Living Dead remake. Moving on, what the fuck? That's my goddamn answer, what the fuck? Next question, yes, once, and it was fucking blazing hot. Next, Hooba Hooba. If they did do this, I would laugh my fucking ass off. And I would say no! Moving on. Different headset, different mic, different computer. Next, Hooba Hooba. Beavis and Butthead, my friend. Moving on. Yes, my cousin ChristFRH, he plays RuneScape. Plus a good friend of mine that I've known since my childhood, Stockkeeper, he plays RuneScape. So to answer this, it would be yes. Moving onward, I've answered this many times. I do not have a second account, nor will I ever have a pure account, or any second account to RuneScape. Moving on, okay, if this was true, then I'm pretty sure 80% of the United States military would be discharged by now. Not to mention that you do not get in any trouble for making YouTube videos. There are over hundreds of military members who make YouTube videos. Some of the well-known ones are Soldier Knows Best. He has like 100,000 subscribers. Then Jimmy Deshay, the Afghan Vlogs, and tons of other people just uploading videos who are currently in the military. Next question. I fletch everywhere, my friend. Moving on, that would be Ray William Johnson and Shane Dawson are my favorite. Next, favorite skill cape as of right now is smithing, but it might be construction fairly soon. Moving on, that would be KFC, my Hooba Hooba friend. Moving on, I currently do not. The reason why is because I had 3 girlfriends back to back and kind of want to enjoy myself being single for a while. Next question. Alright, my favorite sport to play is golf, but I hate watching golf. Now, my favorite sport to watch is football, but I hate playing football. So, I would have to go with golf as my favorite to play. Next question. Alright, my MOS is Infantry Machine Gunner. The reason why I chose it is because growing up as a kid, I played a lot of shooting games, so I kind of just really wanted to fire weapons and machine guns. That's basically the reason why I picked it. Moving on, my favorite thing to do is fletch and make RuneScape videos. Pretty self-explanatory. Made my account in 2006. Next question. Alright, I don't really think I bash Christianity that much. I mean, I do make a lot of jokes here and there and do take the Lord's name in vain. But would you guys believe I'm actually a Roman Catholic and I do actually repent for my sins? It goes somewhat like this. Every month I go to a priest and I'm like, Father, I said the F word 10,000 times this month. And then the priest would say, really? That's 10,000 less times than last month. You are improving, my son. You're on the road to heaven. Next question. Why don't I? I really don't know. I just don't really talk about him that much. So, I mean, there really is no answer. It's just I don't know. I just really don't. Next question. I stay at my mother's house sometimes, mainly on the weekends. Not so much during the weekdays, maybe a day or two here and there, since her house is only about an hour from where I am, so it's not that bad of a drive. Moving on, either every Monday or Tuesday, just whichever day my barber is free. Next question. I use HyperCam 2 to record, and I use Sony Vegas 8 Pro to edit my videos. Moving on. I have a couple friends who are part of the Fallen Warriors now. Moving on. Yes! I've been waiting for this question. Alright. A friend of mine was hammered once, and he couldn't talk properly, and his name happened to be Jimmy, and every single time he would talk, instead of him really slurring his words, it just would come out just all retarded and fucked up. So that's where I got the Jimmy voice from, was from a friend of mine. Next question. Alright, will I ever train? No. The answer is no. I am going to never train combat. I will have 200 mil cooking, fletching, etc. experience before I even think about training combat. Next question. It was around 10 that I heard my first Metallica song. Ever since then, I just like metal, like heavy metal type music. Metallica, Mudvayne, Slipknot, Ozzy, Lamb of God, etc. Next, Hooba Hooba. I started making videos about a little over 2 years ago. The reason being I made them is because I wanted to voice my opinion, because I stopped playing RuneScape for about 6 months, and I came back, and I saw that there's a whole bunch of shit messed up in the game that I enjoyed playing. So I really wanted to voice my opinion on it. Alright, last question, guys. One, I would want to meet Adolf Hitler so I could rip his fucking head off his body. 2 would be 99 Thieving, and 3 would be RuneScape Storytime Episode 5 that I made. Guys, I just want to say thank you to all who sent me questions to answer, and if your question wasn't up here in the shoutout, it probably was because I got multiple of the same questions sent to me. But on a closing note, guys, and I said this before in my other videos, is that I play RuneScape for fun. And if you don't play RuneScape for fun, then what the fuck are you doing on RuneScape? It makes no sense whatsoever. So, I like keeping my personal life separate from RuneScape, and just when I'm on RuneScape, I like talking about RuneScape stuff and having a good time playing a video game, or rather a PC game. So please don't, send me messages asking me questions about the military, because I'm just going to delete them. If you guys really have questions, then you need to talk to a recruiter. That's what I did when I graduated high school. Otherwise, guys, if you got anything for me, leave it in a nasty dirty little comment. Otherwise, I really do appreciate you guys subscribing, and I'll have more RuneScape videos on the way soon. See you guys later. Bye.